Hello, everyone, and welcome to Niagara Power Baseball here on July 14th. The year is, of course, 2022. And I am your broadcaster again today, Evan Tringali. And today I am joined by two Johns today. Here's our first John.
I'm John Shear, and I am the director of the show / commentator.
And then on color,
Hello, guys. How you doing tonight? Great night for some baseball.
it is a fantastic, no cloud is in the air today. None at all.
So far.
So far I know of.
Sure, I see one.
So we're here today to watch the Niagara Power versus the Newark Pilots. What are you guys looking forward to today's game? What are you guys just looking to see? Try to get a good baseball game here.
I am looking for Niagara's bats to come alive, their pitching to come alive, and for them to come away tonight with a win.
If they do win, they'll have back-to-back wins for the first time in a very long time. Last night, the Power did win in the 10th inning, scored 6 runs in the 10th to beat Jamestown 9-4. So they're looking to carry that in momentum. On the mound today is Billy Morris. You could say he's been the star player this season today for the Power. Billy Morris on the season is a 1-1 with a 4.68 ERA, and this will be his 6th start of the season with 19 strikeouts. And we're underway here with the first pitch right there. That's going to be fouled off for strike one.
Nice way to start the game as well.
Strikeout. The right fielder, number 3, Kobe Metzner.
Metzner batting 0-0-0 right now. 377, 23 for 61 on the year. 1 HR, 10 ribbies.
Strike. The Pilots did not play last night. Their game got postponed, so they had technically a day off the last time they did play. 2 batters in. Morris is feeling it.
15, Aaron Whitley.
Now batting, as you could say, is probably the best hitter for the Pilots, and that is Aaron Whitley. Whitley is named to that All-Star West team that was announced a couple days ago for this league. So he's done a very good job to earn that right to be on that team.
University foul ball.
He's batting 33 for 86 on the year, or 383 average. 13 ribbies.
So yeah, those stats right there are an all-star type player right there. You could say the guy on the mound kind of got snubbed to be an all-star. He's done it all this year, Billy Morris. He's our all-star to us. But except for right there, Billy Morris does get up a single there to Whitley, so it's not a 1-2-3 inning. And you can say the best hitter does get on base.
That's how it usually goes.
The first baseman, number 24, Hazel Martinez.
Now this brings up Martinez to the play here. Leads the team with 2 homers on the season, so he does have that power. And he looks at that one in there for strike one. Martinez batting .299 on the season here. Look at that one outside, 1-1. This will be a 68th at bat this season. Along with that, he does lead the team with 25 ribbies.
It's batting 298 on the year.
That one's high, 2-1. Got 2-1 count here, Martinez. He's looking at that one outside the pole, 3-1. So after the first 2 quick outs here, Morris finding a little trouble here at the last 2 guys. And that one smacked to. That's up. Sorry, lost it. Left fielder's got it, and he's under it. And that will be the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, no runs, and that is all. And the Power coming to bat.
Well, we're back in the booth here, and as we're preparing for the bottom of the 1st inning, this is Peter Green with Vox Sports, and I have the pleasure today of meeting Bill Chamberlain. Yes. And Bill is a member of the campus safety team at Niagara University. Bill, welcome.
Thank you very much.
And I know you threw out the first pitch.
Yeah.
The second pitch was really good.
The first one was kind of wild.
It's kind of hard to walk into that, isn't it? So, are you gearing up for a new academic year?
Oh, absolutely. We're looking forward to it. We're excited about it. We're getting some new CAs in now for training. And,
right.
We're excited.
That's good.
And you keeps us excited. We get excited. And we get kind of lonely during the summer without no one around. So.
Yeah, but it's still a bustling place I see in the summer. Another part of it is that it's a different world now. It's changing with things that have happened back in May, etc. I mean, that has to trigger on your part a sort of an enhanced awareness of what's going on in your campus.
Oh, absolutely. When the pandemic hit, it was a totally different world for us. We had to adjust to a lot. We stayed 24/7. Our guys stayed 24/7. We didn't go nowhere.
Wow.
We were there. But with the students coming back, and it's exciting, and we're just glad to see them back. And
great.
We're starting to get going a little faster, and we're just glad to be back.
Good. Well, we really appreciate the overall support that the school, Niagara University, has, and with yourself being here, a member of campus safety, it shows that the entire community is behind the Power and behind the greater community of Niagara Falls.
Oh, we appreciate everybody's help, everybody's support, and I think that about does it for this one, because we want to get back to this ball game. They don't want to hear my voice.
Well, we are glad to hear your voice. Thank you.
I appreciate it very much.
Thanks for keeping our students and our faculty and staff safe. And
got a base hit the right center field. Guy's heading to third base.
Whoa.
Here's the throw, and he's in for a triple.
Well called. You said you umpired, right?
Umpired for 23 years.
Wow. Oh, that's great.
But I appreciate everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill,
right.
very much for coming in.
Thanks, man. It's all yours.
Just like that, during the interview, a beautiful triple by Caden Carl to start off the game. Maybe they should continue for the good luck for the Power. But now we are back here. Carl hitting a leadoff triple, and now up to the bat is the pitcher. We'll call him our Shohei Ohtani, like I always say of the day. Billy Morris, he is pitching and batting second today, and he's going to look at that one for a ball. Makes the count 1-0. That's ball 2 right there to start off the at-bat to Billy Morris. On the season when Billy Morris is batting, this is his 74th at-bat of the year. He's batting .315 on the season with 18 ribbies. Has a really good shot for his 19 here. Fouling that one off right there. The count goes 2-1. That one's outside, and he's going to take that one for a 3-1 count. The first base and third baseman are in on the grass, so If the ball's hit right to them, they're crashing home immediately. It's a play on contact, pretty sure play for Carl at third. He's gonna be running no matter where it's hit. And that one's gonna be calling the outside corner, make the count go full. Last night, Billy Morris had 5 at-bats last night in their win. He only had 1 hit, and he struck out once.
So he is way overdue.
And that's a base hit for Billy Morris right past the third baseman that was in, and the Power take the 1-0 lead just like that. And Billy Morris helping himself out.
That's how you get off to a good start. Stay on top of the game and keep it going for the rest of the game.
It's one of those moments right there. Morris had really smacked that one, but you wonder if the third baseman did play in his regular position, it would probably be a routine out. The run probably was scored no matter what. But the Pilots know their bats are not been on fire lately, so they're just trying to stop any runner from coming home. So now up is Simmons.
Big Ben's up.
He's swinging at that one 0-1 off the at-bat.
.23 out of 73 on the season.
And that one's low. Makes the count go 1-1. But yeah, like you said, Big Ben is up here. Ben out of Bucknell University. He also got named to the West All-Star team, so congratulations for him for doing that. One of 3 power players. And that one's outside for a 1-2 count now.
He's 32 for 99 on the year, 323, 16 ribbies, no HRs.
He's down 1-2 now on the counter. He's looking at that one. That one's gonna be low. And it's gonna even the count at 2-2 here. Last night, Simmons was the extra hitter. He's playing first tonight. He had 4 at-bats, no hits. Did walk once. He's looking at that one. That count's going to go full now to him. So full count. Billy Morris is on first here. We'll see if he goes. Doesn't look like a massive lead. That's a high popper to right field. That might get out of play, and that will get out of play. So the at-bat will continue.
That is a Niagara University foul ball.
He's just trying to stay alive in this at-bat.
You see him throwing his bat out there, just making sure he makes contact with it. The full count pitch. I don't think it's foul tip. The count stays live. On the mound, we have not mentioned is Chris Lowe, number 33. He is 5-0 on the season with a 2.67 ERA. This is his fourth start of the year. He does have 1 save. He's had 37 innings pitched, 26 strikeouts, 8 walks. Good strikeout to walk ratio for him. So he really doesn't get many free passes up there. His last time out, he pitched last week at Geneva. A 10-1 win for them. He went 8 innings, only gave 1 run, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts in their 10-1 victory. So that does show the stuff he has here is really good. Even though it's off to a rough start here.
Yes.
But the battle continues at least against Simmons because he fouls off another pitch.
That is a Niagara University foul ball.
So the count's still full here. Lowe looks over. Lowe has his pitch now. The 3-2 pitch. That's a drive out to left field. That's going to be fair down the line. Morris heads to third. He'll get in there. Simmons the second. It's a double. And there's runners on third and second. No one down.
Nice shot over to left
That
field.
is an outlet car wash double.
You can see that one. Simmons really getting down to get that one. Driving that one right down the line. And both players were easily able to move into their rightful positions on the bases right there. So now this brings up the extra hitter, David Coleman, who's got a real shot here with 2 men in scoring position.
Coleman's up.
So now the third base is on the grass here. First baseman's back here. It looks like they're just trying to get any out here at this point. And that one's inside for ball 1. Coleman on the season batting .238, and this will now be a 64th at bat. Coleman's gonna smack that one up to center field. Center fielder calling for it. Morris tags the throw home. He fakes it. 'Cause it's a beautiful throw by the center fielder right there, and that'll be the first out of the inning for the Pilots.
An absolute cannon there from center field.
Number 15.
Good thing Billy Morris didn't decide to go because he was going to be out by a mile.
And it makes sense because that is Whitley out there. You could say their overall best hitter.
No.
So that's the first out of the inning, and now this brings up Fairbrother. Fairbrother's going to smack that one to left field. Left fielder is going to be under it. He's got him. Morris does tag, and so does Coleman. They both advance safely, and the game is now 2-0 Power.
Power looking strong early in this game.
The catcher, number 10, Jaden Loveliner.
So yeah, very aggressive base running so far has paid off. Now the tag right there gets the runner home. Fairbrother doing the job there. And nice heads up by Simmons there to get over as well. So a base hit can still score him in. And this is Lobliner. He's catching today. He's taking that one low, 1-0. Lobliners gonna swing at that one, make the count go even at 1-1. Lobliner on the season batting .240. 16 ribbies on the season. Got a good chance for 17 if he can find a hole. And he's got to smack that one right to the right fielder. Right fielder's not move at all, and that's going to end the inning. 6 batters come up and 2 runs come across. Power up front early. It's 2-0 heading to the top of the second.
Niagara Falls is beautiful any time of day, but when you're looking for a great breakfast or lunch, there's only one place to go. Just walk up from the falls, jump in your car, drive off Goat Island at the beautiful Niagara Falls State Park, travel through the Falls District, enjoy a cruise along the Niagara Scenic Parkway, through the DeVoe Woods neighborhood, and within a few short minutes, you'll end up at 4823 Saunders Settlement Road, the Toast and Roast. The best breakfast or lunch in town and close to everything else that you'll want to see. Start your day or end your morning at the Toast and Roast, 4823 Saunders Settlement Road at Military.
And we're back here for the top of the second. We're going to look at the last time out these two teams played. They played all the way back on the 8th. It was a Pilot victory, 10-5 victory. On that day, they managed to play Michael Doyle. Had a great day. 4 at-bats, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, scored 3 times. And he's got smacked that one for a base hit right on cue for the player to watch today for the Pilots.
It's time we return the favor, get a win under our belts against these guys.
Yeah, in that game, the Pilots scored early and did not turn back at all. And looks like Doyle's trying to recreate that by leading off the second inning here with a base hit. Now here's Kopp up to bat. Kopp on the season banked 273. This will be a 67th at bat. 10 RBIs and no homers. And that one's going to be in there for strike one. That one's in the door, in the dirt, sorry. Doyle took a big step after the ball hit the ground, but he did not decide to go. That even count 1-1.
Well, Niagara's catcher is pretty good at throwing guys out at second. He's got an arm on him.
High chopper does not touch the bag and does not make the throw, and everyone will be safe all around.
But it is a nice play by grabbing that ball.
High chopper. Looks like he went off the end of the plate, which made it really go. And he couldn't tag him, and then in time he got his balance a little to throw the first. He just did not want to and risk it. We'll see what they're going to roll that one probably as a hit right there. No way Hemmer can get to that one. So this brings up Morgan. He's a shortstop. He's looking at that one for strike one. He's got to foul that one. That's a foul ball right there for strike one. Sorry, for strike two. 0-2 moves to.
Niagara University foul ball.
Our scoreboard's now correct. It is 2-0 Power. They scored 2 in the bottom of the first.
And there's also a runner on second. Now.
That's a foul tip right there to keep the bat alive. Oh, true pitch. That one's low right there. It kind of goes 1-2. Lobline looking back. Just asking him where that one was placed. Pitch on the way from Morris. Swinging a drive. Left fielder going back. And that's going to be off the warning track right there. And that's going to bounce over for a ground rule double. An RBI ground out by Morgan, and the game is now 2-1. What a hit by Morgan right there. That ball just carried too, and then it bounces right at the warning track and over the wall. So Doyle comes in to score off of that. Kopp moves the third, and then Morgan will get the RBI double.
He got all of that ball, hitting it out deep there, almost a home run, but couldn't quite get enough on it.
He'll have to go back to the gym and reevaluate everything with that swing. There's a ground ball to third base. Runner will score. There's the first out of the inning. So now the game now is back to being tied. It's 2-2. As Boatman, who will drive in the runner.
The second baseman, number 1, Kyle Wood.
That was a nice play there by third base to get over to that ball and get the out.
that, Boatman got his 3rd RBI of the season. And that's going to be a quick 2 strikes in there. So count goes 0-2. There's 1 down here. This is Wood. He's up to bat now. And he's going to quickly go down strike 3. The 3rd strikeout of the game for Billy Morris. That's the first one swinging. Looks like 3 pitches, and Wood did not know what was going to happen. This is Hurwitz. He's going to foul that one off. That's going to be the first strike of the at-bat. This is only Hurwitz's 16th at-bat of the season, but he is batting .400. So
It's pretty good.
for limited play, he is hitting the ball and putting it in.
He's a tough out.
And he's got to foul that one off there. It's going to go 0-2. He has not walked this season either, but he has struck out 5 times.
Let's hope for a 6th coming up.
You're right. Really good chance here. Man second here. 2 down. 0-2 pitch by Morris. And there it is. Director John calls it. Strike 3, and that will end the inning. 2 runs come across, though, and the Pilots tie the game. We'll be right back. Back here, bottom of the second, 2-2 game now. This is Colbert. He's up to bat now. He's the second baseman today.
Batting .222 on the year. 6 for 27 on the season.
So he's only for a 7th hit on the year. He's going to look at the first 2 pitches. 1-1. There's the lineup today. We did have Caden Carl leading off with that triple, followed by pitcher/DH Billy Morris. Then he had Simmons, followed by Coleman, Lobliner, Colbert, who gets robbed by an amazing shortstop grab right there, and that's the first out of the inning. The Gold Gloves are back out in these fields. That is Morgan, who hit the RBI ground rule double last inning. Absolutely robbing Colbert of his 7th hit of the season. And now the third baseman with a nice scoop right there. Just like that, 2 plays, 2 outs. It seems like the last 5 home games, the Gold Gloves have been out for these teams. So after those nice 2 brilliant defensive plays right there, this is going to bring up Hemmer. He's looking at that one for count 1-0. And that one's going to be skied up. Center fielder's calling for it. Nope, the right fielder now takes charge, and he's got it. 0-2-3ing for the Pilots. Lowe settles in after a rough first inning and quickly gets a 1-2-3. No hits, and that's all. To the top of the third we go. Back here, top of the third here. We're back at the top of the order here. It's Espinal. Last time up, he struck out looking. And he's got smacked out one. Play by the shortstop. The throw not in time. It was a nice scoop right there. But Espinal was able to beat it out. It's an infield single. And that's a leadoff single to start off the inning. So now this is Metzer up to bat here. He's going to look at that one outside for a 1-0 count. Last time up, he also struck out looking. A fairly fast first inning that was for Billy Moore. Second inning struggled a little. And now the Pilots are back at it here with the bats. They try to start it off here.
He's got 1 HR in the season.
Moore's going to throw it back there. Espinal had a really decent lead right there. You can definitely see him with the neon green armband. And he's going, wasting no time. There's strike one. Loudwire's going to throw. It's going to be not in time if he stays on the bag. He does stay on the bag, and that's a stolen base for Espinal right there. So now a runner is in scoring position. That will be Espinal's 12th stolen base of the season. Now a good chance here for the Pilots to get a lead here. So 2-1 count here. Runner now in second. Right to the first baseman. He's going to get that one. That's the first out of the at-bat right there. Nice scoop right there.
Nice play by the first baseman to get in front of that ball.
The center fielder, number 15.
Now this brings up Aaron Whitley. He singled last time. He did not advance anywhere after that. He's like that one low in the dirt. Ball one. And that one's in there. Strike one makes the count go 1-1 right there. Whitley hit it up the middle last time, so he's going to look to do the same thing. And Moore's faking the throwback. Just going to step off just to let Espinal know he is paying attention to him.
Batting 33 for 86 on the season. 383 average. 13 ribbies.
That one just misses inside, it looked like, so that count goes 2-1. That one just goes foul, just missing that third base bag right there. So that's going to make the count go 2-2 quickly. So now Morris is going to look out for that strikeout pitch to get in the second out of the inning. And that one's in the dirt. Makes the count go full now. Martinez looming on deck, the RBI leader for the Pilots. That's a ground ball right to the shortstop. The throw over, it's not going to be in time. That's going to be an infield single there. The speed kills again for the Pilots. Beating that one out. So that's going to be another hit for Whitley, and that advances Espinal over to third. So now there's guys on the corners here with 1 down to bring up Martinez.
The lefty's up to bat. See what he brings Alford to the plate now.
So yeah, the double play is in play here. But this is, like we said, the leading RBI guy for the Pilots, so he thrives for these moments. He's looking at that one upstairs for ball 1. Runners going. Martinez hits this one high. Whitley's got to retreat here because the center fielder's under it. Espinal does tag. The throw home's not going to be in time, and the game is now 3-2. So the Pilots bench appreciating Martinez at least doing the job there, getting the runner in. That is Martinez's 26th RBI of the season there with that sac fly. And that's going to be popped up out of play, and that's going to be the first strike of the at-bat here. So after a solid first inning, Billy Morris has struggled the last couple here. He's at least going to try to finish this inning off strong here. He's got a 1-1 count here of 2 down. There's a line drive. That goes foul. And now he's ahead in the count 1-2. So Morris is set here. 1-2 pitch. Just missing low. Makes the count go 2-2. And that one's low, and that makes the count go full. So that will mean Whitley is going no matter what. He'll begin the head start here. Sorry, our scoreboard's wrong. It looks like that's not ball 4. Now the count goes full. My apologies there. So now Whitley will go. That makes more sense. Whitley did not move at all in the last pitch. So time is called there. A long standoff there between pitcher and batter staring at each other. Whitley goes. That's popped up. Lawblinder calling for it. Nope, the pitcher Morris takes over, and he'll catch that one. So Morris gets the 3rd out of the inning, but damage is done there. 1 run does come across, makes the Pilots take the lead 3-2. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Sorry, the bottom of the 3rd. And we are back here, bottom of the third, 3-2 ball game. If you do ever miss the action, there you go. You can find any Niagara Power baseball content on the Instagrams, on the Facebooks. Just go Niagara Power Baseball.
And Twitter.
And Twitter.
And Twitter.
That's where you find our lineups, our promotions, all that stuff we put out there.
Don't forget the YouTube channel.
Of course.
Keep up to date with that.
Yes. Please like, subscribe, and all that stuff, and you can watch baseball anytime. And we'll always give you the home games every time. So now this is AJ Kinney up to bat here.
He's 7 for 30 on the year. 33 over.
And he's going, looking that one. He's got the pink bat still from when we celebrated here at the ballpark. I believe it was last Sunday. It was a fight cancer night here, so he's still got the pink bat working here. He's got a 2-2 count here, Lowe has. And that's going to be called time. Kinney thinks Slow was taking a little too much time there for him. So Lowe said, here's the pitch. Outside, makes the count go full right there. So here's the 3-2 pitch. And that one's going to be outside, and that'll be a leadoff walk for Kinney.
That's a free pass for A.J. Kinney.
So yeah, Lowe not really meant for really not known for walks. That's only his 9th free base he's given up all year. So Kinney will gladly take it, and I'll bring up Caden Carl. He started off the game with a bang, hit a leadoff triple. And he's swinging away again. That's going to be a great stop by second baseman. There's one. They're only going to get one. Nice stop by the second baseman. At least get one out there.
Nice hustle by Carl.
Broadcasting single. The starting pitcher, number 36, Billy Morris.
So now it brings up Billy Morris. Last time up, he hit an RBI single right between the shortstop and third baseman. Morris gonna smack that one right over the shortstop's head for a base hit. Kinney running the third. He bobbles it in left field. So now both runners advance. Kinney was digging his way home a little bit, but was stopped by the manager.
I think he could have gotten
So that would be a single, but then Morris moves over on the bobble by the shortstop. Sorry, the left fielder.
The first baseman, number 6, Ben Simmons.
Now brings up Ben Simmons. Hit a double his last time up. Did not able to come around after that. He's gonna hop out of the way right there. Simmons has a chance here and get some RBIs here. Runners on third and second. One down here. Lowe's got the pitch he wants there. He's going to miss that one inside again and go 2-0. Ooh, hard cut right there by Simmons right there. Makes the count go 1-2. Two-one count here to Simmons. Lowe is set. He's the pitch. He's got to throw that one outside corner for strike 2. Evens it up. First baseman and third baseman are up on the grass again, so the ball's hit right to them. They're going to try to at least catch Kenny if he does go home. Sorry, Carl. There's a high drive to center field. Whitley's under it. Carl tags. Morris fakes tags. And the runner comes home, and we are now tied at 3-all.
It's all
Ends up running by the power.
Looks like he got that ball just right on the end of it.
the extra hitter, number
But it worked out in the end.
You still, it still carried Demon to get the job done. The even game up here at 3-3, which now brings up Coleman, who got a chance to take the lead here, possibly with a potential base hit or other activities that happen here, because a lot happens here. The score runs. He's going to smoke down right to the first baseman. He's got it calling up low, and that will end the inning. The Power get one back, but that is all. Couple hits, one run, and that's all. To the top of the fourth we go, 3-3.
One run, one hit, one error.
Hi, I'm Eddie. One thing about me is I never give up. Especially when I know my community is being taken advantage of, mishandled, mistreated. So I'm here to tell you that I am going to run for New York Congressional District 26. Because a vote for me will actually be a vote for you. Thank you.
And we're back here for the top of the fourth.
The catcher, number 22, Greg Kopp.
This is Greg Kopp up to bat here. He singled and scored his last time up. And he's looking at that one outside for a 1-0 start here. Game is now 3-3 here. That's a liner right to us. Just missing us. That was our chance for the candy bar. That was our one chance.
Yeah, we lost that opportunity because there's always kids at this game, and they're always looking for the
That's all they
foul
want.
balls.
They want
Yeah,
to grab the foul balls.
I mean, if I was a kid, I would be running around too, trying to get every single foul ball.
I'm a
I
true
could get.
sports fan. I'm here for the event.
Okay.
The passion of competition, winner
Yeah.
take all. One team wins, one loses. Batter goes around, makes it kind of go 2-2. Or unless you go past 10 innings and the game's tied, then it's a tie, and that's just lame.
Thanks for explaining how sports work. One team always loses except in a tie.
Count goes full. Badminton does not go around.
Or the game is delayed. Or
They just postpone it?
canceled. Yeah, it's postponed, and then they can never reschedule.
Well,
I would say they both win.
no one. That's going to be a leadoff walk there for Kopp. He gets on base for the second time. Which will now bring up Morgan. Made an amazing shortstop stop a couple innings ago to get throwing out a batter. And now he's up. He hit a double last time up.
Yeah, he got the ground rule double last.
So he is one of the 3 runs batted in. He's looking like that for strike 1. It's about the competition that matters for sports, not food or anything like that, John.
Okay. The best part about going to a Mariners game is the garlic fries they got.
I would never know. I've never been that far.
If you ever find yourself in Seattle and you want to go to a Mariners game, garlic fries.
Well, there's one, and then there is, just beating it out, almost a double play. The garlic fry conversation throwing us off of the game right there. So Morgan almost grounded a double play. We'll look at the replay here. Shirley gets one. And it looks like he just beats it out right there.
Barely got there before the throw.
Maybe Morgan's a little sad though he didn't get out because he wanted those garlic fries.
I'm telling you, they're delicious.
It's a ground ball. Morris got it. Morris slips, and then it hits the first baseman. So now runners wants to go, but then he's held up because Morris gets home. It's a lot to unravel there. So the throw by Morris goes off of the runner, and then the first baseman and the batter collide. Morgan does get the third, then almost did go home, but then Morris went home to stop Morgan. So now there's runners on the corners here. So we're just going to take a second here. Just so everyone catch their breath here, make sure everyone's okay.
Yeah, that was a pretty big collision there at first. But it did look like the first baseman reached to catch the ball, and he ended up going into the base path. Still unfortunate.
Yeah,
to
unintentional,
see that.
but it looks like everyone's going to be okay. And that play, it could have been different, you think, because Morris did slip. So his whole play was to go to second first, but then he had to change trajectory and go to first.
He wanted to go for the double play, but just couldn't quite get it there.
The second baseman, number 1, Kyle Wood.
And the third base coach was signaling Morgan to score until Morris, the pitcher, realized he had to go home just to make sure. So the story is runners at the corners of 1 down, and now here's a chance for a double play. There's 1, and there's 2. That's a double play. So that one will count this time.
Nice play by the second baseman to do that. Get it over to first. Pretty easy out.
Morris gets out of it. A 4-6-3 double play right there to get the power out of it. Couple men left on base and no damage done. To the bottom of the 4th we go.
For you to enjoy from Kansas.
Back here, bottom of the 4th inning. This is Fairbrother hit a sac fly to left field last time. Got himself an RBI. Made the game 2-0 at the time. Now we're 3-3. Lowe's still on the mound here. Ground ball, third base, the throw, and that's one. Simple 5-3 there, nothing to that one. Just a great pick and a great throw.
Catcher, number 10, Jaden Loveliner.
Now this brings up Loveliner. He flew out to right field his last time up. He's got a smack down right back to the third baseman. 2 pitches, 2 balls hit right to the third baseman, and 2 outs.
They're making fast work of the power. Listen.
Lowe's 2 pitches are doing the job.
The second baseman.
And the third baseman, player our watch. Doyle doing his job. Now this brings up Colbert. He popped up the shortstop his last time. Oh, Colbert's gonna hope to stop this 1-2-3 inning. Let's get a ball in the dirt there. Makes it kind of 1-0. It's been really interesting to see here because only 4 pitches so far thrown. Sorry, 3 pitches thrown this inning for him. And that's gonna be the 4th one right there for Lowe. He's got no strikeouts so far, Lowe, but he's keeping the damage low. That's a base hit right there, right past the second baseman, and Colbert gets on base. So that continues the inning for the Power.
The left fielder, number 3, Nick DiCarlo.
Now that brings up Nick DiCarlo, who popped up to the third baseman last time up. Carl on the season, batting 170, and now this will be his 55th at bat this season. And that one's in there for strike 1 on DiCarlo. Decent lead by Colbert here. We'll see if they try to push the envelope here and at least try to force something. That one's low, and the catcher's got to throw it back there. So they were seeing the same thing I was seeing there, just making sure nothing happens. That pitch is in there, makes it go 1-2 now. So now Lowe's 1 pitch now from getting out of this inning. So the 1-2 pitch from Lowe. In the dirt. Nice stop right there. Makes the count go 2-2. Smacks that one up. Right fielder barely moves. He's under it, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, and that is all the Power able to muster out of that inning. Game stays at 3-3. To the top of the 5th, we roll.
All right. Well, we're waiting for the top of the sixth inning. It's Peter again here in the broadcast booth with Box, and I am joined by Liam. Liam, what's your last name?
Dolan.
Dylan, and you play baseball, right?
Yep.
Who's your team?
Lewiston Yankees.
Yes. All right. Well, you participated in one of our fan events between innings a couple of innings ago. And what was your task?
To catch pop flies that somebody would throw to me, and I caught like 3.
Yeah, well, we were videoing you from the other side as well. You did really well.
Well, thank you.
Was he a good thrower?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you think of the Power tonight? Are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm definitely having fun.
How do you like the view above our booth?
You can see the whole park through there.
I know. You can see everything in the park. But no, we're really glad you participated. You won. Did you get the T-shirt for winning?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. So we hope you're going to come back to some more Power games. And is your season over?
No.
How many more games you got?
I honestly don't know, but I know I got a couple.
Right. What position do you play?
I switch between, but mostly pitcher.
Pitcher. Okay. And you caught a few pop flies today like you do in a game, right?
Yep.
Excellent. Well, Liam, thank you for coming into the booth with us. I know you're going to go back up and join your mom and brother up on the deck there for a little while longer.
Yep.
I know the view's awesome. So we'll give the game back to Evan and John, our regular hosts, and thank you for joining us. Congratulations.
Yep, you're welcome.
Easy out.
The designated hitter, number 7, Fernando Espinal.
And we're back here to the regular scheduled broadcast here after the quick interview. Well done by our man Peter. Where it's 1 down, quick 5-3 play by Fairborough for the first batter. Now it's Espinal. Singled, stole a base carry on the score. And he goes around this time, and he's going to strike out right there. That's going to be the second out of the inning. 2 quick ones by Billy Morris.
That is first Jeweler strikeout.
See on the replay here, he went around clearly, hoping the ump at first and behind the plate. Did not see it that way, but they did. So there's 2 down. Now here brings up Metzer. He's 0 for 2 in the day. Struck out looking his first time up, and then just ground out the first, his last time up. Smacks that one right through the hole of second and first, and that's going to be a single to keep the inning alive for the Pilots, which now that brings up so-called best hitter, you could probably say, on the team, all-star Aaron Whitley here. He's so far 2 for 2 in the day, just has 2 singles. That one's upstairs for a 1-0. Quick time there by the umpire, so everyone just gets resituated. And throws back. Ooh, that one's closer than it really should have been. But nothing really to it after that. So the count's here 1-0, 2 down, 3-3 ball game here at Top 5. Aaron Whitley up the bat here.
2 for 2 today.
Runners going. Ball's called. Ball's thrown right into the outfield. So he'll advance to third. So he's in there with a stolen base. And then on the throw, advances to third. So now they're in a prime position now with 2 down here. The Pilots to get a run. Nice stolen base in there. Looks like he probably would have gotten in time, and then Lob Liner just rushing to throw there, just trying to at least get it close, but nothing to that there. So now it's a 2-0 count. Now it's a 2-1 count that the pitch was in there for a strike. And that pitch is low, makes it count go 3-1. On deck, looming is Martinez. He'll like another crack at runners on the corners again like he did last inning. Well, he's got to smack that one shortstop. Here's the throw. Got him just in time. And the Power are able to get out of the inning. What a beautiful throw there.
Nice snag by the first baseman as well.
He reached out, made sure he's able to snap it there, and that is all. Only one hit, and no runs. We stay tied heading to the bottom of the fifth. Bottom five here. It's the 9-10 and then leadoff hitter. This is Hemmer. He's leading off the inning.
2 for 35 on the year. 2 ribbies.
Pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1's up count here. Inside, the count goes 3-1. It's 3-1 count here. Yeah! Drive right up the middle of our base hit. That's a leadoff single for the Power. And that's how they start off the bottom of the fifth.
That's the way to start out the
Single. Hammer.
As you guys could hear, he got all of that one. That was a nice pop of the bat.
7.
That's the sweet sounds of baseball.
Oh, yes.
When you get a hit, you want that beautiful sound.
Top 10 sound, in my opinion.
They're definitely right. We're going to have to... We'll tier list that one day, John.
Top 10.
Sounds.
I personally think the ping of the goalpost is better, but, you know.
I'll agree with you.
To me.
It's a beautiful sound, especially bar down.
Also, when a punter or a kicker tries to kick a field goal and that thunk, when it hits both uprights.
Wow, it's a beautiful sound. There's only one moment in my life I do remember that. It's a very sad moment in my life. Here's a history lesson, everyone. Evan is a proud Bears fan. Yes, I am from Buffalo. But first, before I tell my sad story, there's one. There's two, a double play, so that's another sad thing that happened for the Power right there. So now there's quick 2 outs here. It's a 4-6-3. And this gets to the top of the order now. And this will be Caden Carl. He is 1 for 2 on the day. Tripled his first time, and then he got on and scored last time, but it was a fielder's choice.
Center fielder number 2, Caden Carl.
But yes, back to my life that John was trying to illume there. Bears fan, and if you watch sports and you're a Bears fan, you know the double doink, Cody Parkey's infamous kick,
I do
knocking,
remember it well.
Yep, knocking them out of the playoffs. Their best season probably they had probably since 07 when they went on to lose in the Super Bowl then. So I don't count that as a top 10 sound, John. I'm just going to say that right now.
I personally think it is.
It's not surprising whatsoever.
It's a great thunking noise.
That was the greatest NFL kick in history.
Yeah, it really was.
I don't know. I think
wide right.
wide right was probably
Wide
way better.
right.
Yeah.
Watch it over there.
Yeah, I think that was a really good one. So the count goes 2-2 now. We'll name some other great moments. Carl's going to ground that one. What a play by the first baseman. He runs the first. He's got him.
Nice heads-up play.
An absolutely beautiful play by Martinez there at first base, ending the inning, making sure Carl does not get extra bases. And after a leadoff single, nothing happens. A double play, and then a fantastic play by Martinez to end the inning. To the top of the sixth we go, 3-3.
You're welcome.
And we're back here. Top of the sixth is looming, but first we're going to check in on the standings here. Sadly for both these teams, they are at the bottom of the West, so it would be a Mount Everest-like climb for them to find their way back in it. 6 or 7 games back, just the way they're playing, they just had not been able to get the wins and climb their way up.
They'd have to win like 20 out of 25
They will.
games or something.
They're going to have an Amsterdam Mohawks type run. Those Amsterdam's on a whole different level. They've won their last 10 in a row, 31-4, dominating the East. They have officially pretty much clinched the top seed in the East and in the top seed in the whole entire. They'll have, pretty sure I'm guessing the playoffs will run through Amsterdam. That's what I'm going to guess. Top 4 do make it, and as you saw in the West, we do have a new leader. Batavia has overtaken Utica. Utica had a 12-game winning streak over 3 weeks ago, and that is now gone. Now Martinez smacks that one to center field, and a nice snag right there at center fielder. Martinez right there, he snatched his helmet off really fast. He knew he missed that one. That was a great smack of the ball by him. And he just missed that one. That's the first out of the inning. This is now Michael Doyle up at the foul ball right there, just missing out of first baseman's reach right there. Doyle's made some phenomenal plays at third base so far, and on the day batting, he is 1 for 2, single, scored. And he popped out to the pitcher, Billy Morris, who was the one that snagged it. Ooh, that one's inside and called for strike 2. Doyle, his reaction did not like that one. And he's going to strike out looking right there. Billy Morris, you could see there, really, his delivery really sped up there in 2 quick pitches and just got Doyle frozen, and that's the second out of the inning. And that is the 6th strikeout of the game for Billy Morris.
Cops batting .272 on the year, 18 for 66 on the season with 10 ribbies.
He's got they're saying foul ball right off of Cops, so that's gonna be a foul. Let's be strike 1.
I wonder if it hit him.
Yeah, by the replay over here, followed by a nice replay. Sponsored by Niagara Vox. Yeah, it hits right off his hip right there. And now that one, he's going to hit right to the second baseman. Throw over. Beats it out right there, and that's going to be an infield single. And Cobb's going to keep the inning alive.
Nice hustle. Cops.
It's the baseball play right there. Just run it out. Anything can happen. Ooh, that's a close play. We might have to slow that one down a little bit more for us. The first glance, it looks like the throw did get him. But the man in the field is the one we listen to. So he's on with an infield single. So this brings up Morgan, 1 for 2 on the day. And that one's going to be a foul out play, makes the count go 1-1.
That is a Niagara University foul ball.
Here we go. 1-1 pitch. Sorry, yeah, 1-1 pitch here. 2 down. Morris is set. The pitch. Fouled that one off. 1-2.
That is a Niagara University.
The bullpen is just starting to get up for the power here, so we might be heading towards the end of Billy Morris's day, at least on the mound. I expect him to still stay batting.
Yeah, that's why I think they put him at DH position so he could bat.
That is true. So yeah,
if they took him out.
So here's the pitch to Morgan. Got him. Strike 3. His second one of the inning to make the Pilots look. And the Pilots will be flying back to their dugouts right there. Only 1 hit, 1 left on, and that is all. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 3-3 still. bottom of the 6th coming here now. Billy Morris, the pitcher slash DH, leading off here, and he's going to golf that one high. Shortstop calling for it, and that is the first out of the inning. So 1 pitch, 1 down here for Lowe, who since the 3rd inning has not really he's not surrendered anything. That's the first out of the inning. So this might be an off-topic thing, but me and Director John were having our own conversations about many sports.
Big Ben is up to bat. See what he can bring to the plate.
So while Simmons is up here, we're going to talk about it's our own little podcast, kind of. John, we're turning to it now. So we're talking about Johnny Goodrow signing with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Columbus is one of those teams where they teeter on rebuild and, first-round exit. But what a hit. Oh, I thought he snagged that one, but just out of the reach. And that's a single by Simmons there. From my angle, I thought he snagged that one, but that was just to get over the third baseman's head. Sorry if all this action happened. We're just going to... We'll talk in between innings, me and John, about hockey. We were going to continue it, but for the viewers, we'll just continue with the baseball. So, yeah, this is David Coleman up. He's 0 for 2 on the day. So he's going to try and get on base here. And the pitch is low, 1-0. No one up in the bullpen for the Pilots yet, so they're going to let Lowe roll here.
I'm wondering if Billy Morris is getting close to his pitch count, and that's why they possibly warm up.
You do imagine, yeah.
Because, I mean, if I was the manager, I would keep him in, because he's been doing a pretty good job on the mound.
It just matters what his college, Louisville, says, because obviously the managers of these other universities will come in, tell the coaching staff of these other teams here, saying what they want them to do. Billy Morris is going, and he's going to be thrown out. What a throw by the catcher, Kopp, right there, and that's two down now. That erases the threat that was on first, at least.
Yeah, he wasn't even close to being safe there.
Sorry, that was not Billy Morris. That was Simmons that got thrown out. My apologies. Morris popped out, the first batter. We were talking about Billy Morris and how he was probably close to his limit, and how these coaches for other universities, they want their guys to play specific amounts, and they don't want them to go too far.
Yeah, protect the players. I like how they do that in this league. They're focusing on just allowing the players to get more practice in the summertime, but not overdoing it to the point where they start getting hurt. Because you don't want... That would be awful to come play summer baseball and then...
Just to get the work in, try to develop your game, and then all of a sudden you got to deal with a 4 to 6 month injury, which then that bothers you because you go back to school, and then you got to deal with the injury, and you got to deal with school. Then you're in your head, you're like, I got baseball coming up, or I'm going to miss baseball, and it messes everything up.
At this point, wins and losses don't mean a lot.
Yeah.
Especially for these two teams. These two teams are just trying to finish up the season, just do it for the integrity of like your game, for the game of baseball. You want to finish off the season, playing your best, trying your best. There's a quick visit here after that pitch landing in the dirt from Lowe. Pitch in there, and it's going to be outside. He's kind of go 2-0. So this is Fairbrother. He's 0 for 2 on the day, but he does have an RBI. Got a sack in the first inning. One pitch is high. 3-0. That's 7 straight balls thrown by Lowe now. But Mr. Consistent the whole day. Now he's running into a bit of a jam here. And once again, in this league, once 2 outs happen, that's when every team tries. Pitches in there for strike 1. In this league, you can get 2 outs easily. It does not matter. 2 pitches, it does not matter. but getting that last out for some reason. It's like the pitcher Superman, and then the batters are kryptonite. Just keep hitting it at them, and they're like they don't want to deal with it.
Another thing I've noticed this game is there's been a lot of double plays that have been going on.
It's really been great defense all around. They have 2 errors in the board. The one error was from the overthrow by Lob Liner for last inning, and then the Newark error. I do not know where they had that one down. Because they originally because they've had singles and doubles and all that stuff all around the whole day. So the runner was going, but it does not matter. Coleman's going to get the second by walking because Fairbrother walked. So back-to-back walks here. And that'll bring up Lobliner, who's got a great chance here to bat in the go-ahead run so far here in this. Now that it reached the 6th inning. Lobliner, a product out of Kansas State University, looking for his 17th RBI in the season. And he's going to drive that one right past the second baseman. That's a base hit. Runner coming home. He'll score. Lobliner goes to second. He's out. So the run does score, but him being a little too aggressive there derails a possible bigger inning for the Power. So nice hit by Lobliner. But yeah, you could say what could have been a bigger inning here, and that's where we're going to end here in the bottom of the 6th, heading to commercial. It's 4-3 Power. And we're back here for the top of the 7th here. Now on the mound is Alex Zimian, another DeLueville pitcher, so back-to-back DeLueville pitchers. But we're going to highlight here Billy Morris's day here. Going 6 innings, only 3 earned runs. 9 hits were given up, though, but he did have 7 strikeouts to end his day. So now he's going to give it over to the bullpen here to try and hold down the fort. for trying to get the power victory. They are in the lead here, 4-3. That's an excuse me swing right there. Check swing. That ball's going to roll foul there, even the count at 2-2. So this is Boltman up to bat here. He's going to pop that one up. That one's going to go foul. So the count goes 2-2. There's a smack right there. Nice play by Fairbird. A throw over. And that's the first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
So there's the first out of the inning.
Woods up to bat.
He is 0 for 2 in the day. Struck out swinging the first time and then hit into a double play his last time up. Pitches outside. Make the count go 1-1. So the Pilots have 9 hits, but only 3 runs. So they have more. They have way more than what they did the last game out when they played Auburn, when they only had three hits. But it's not enough so far here to crack the code of this power pitching and defense so far here. Even though they're down by 1 run here. But they are seeming to be more patient here so far. It's a 3-1 count here. There's a Hardy cut there. Now it goes full. Dominguez was all set there. He was ready to throw it, but the batter in the box was definitely not ready. So here's the pitch, full count pitch now. That's going to be a looper. Foul.
That is a Niagara University foul ball.
We do see now that the Pilot bullpen is getting warmed up over there, so it looks like Lowe's day could be coming to an end soon. So it looks like soon that the bullpens will be taking over and the starters' days will be finished.
It's upsetting. Both pitchers did a great job
Especially,
today.
yeah, especially Lowe, who there's actually a ball 4 right there, and that's going to be a walk. For Lowe, he's 5-0 in the season, so he's in line to get his first loss of the year. He did a phenomenal job of coming back here. Of course, the run last inning was the bump in the road for him, you could say. But
Yeah.
so he's hoping at least he can possibly get a no decision here if his team can come through and at least tie this game or possibly take this lead this inning. Where on the power side, Billy Morris pitched exceptionally well. Like he's just an overall great player for this team. Does it all, so he's in line for the win.
Fantastic player. One of the top hitters, one of the top pitchers.
Somehow there was not a spot for him to be in that all-star team.
Yeah, I am upset about that. He definitely should have been on the All-Star team, but they chose not to put him in.
There's a high popper. Left fielder running under A. He's got it. That'd be the second out of the inning. Let's get to the top of the order. Espinal up. But yeah, you take the records out of it, and you take overall players who are good at positions. You gotta think Billy Moore is over 300 hitter, and he's a decent pitcher from when he comes in, and he's a great fielder. So
Yeah, I thought he was going to be a no-brainer. If you've watched our past 3 broadcasts, you would notice that he's been our player to watch for 3 games straight here at home.
he's just the guy. Of course, we'll have to look back and see the other people put ahead of him, and then we can maybe justify why those people were put ahead of him.
Yeah, the players picked for Niagara are definitely the top players on the team, along with Billy Morris. But
Espinal's gonna hit. That's a base hit. That's gonna split the gap. They're setting the runner. Runner's gonna score easily. Espinal's gonna get in the second of an RBI double. In an unfortunate circumstance right there for the Power, you can say. We'll show in the replay, and the game is now tied 4-4. So Wood was stealing, which made the second baseman move over, get ready for the throw by Lobliner. And of course, Espinal hits it perfectly in the spot where he wasn't there, which then splits the gap, which is enough time for Wood to come home and score. So now the game is tied, and Espinal has an RBI double. And the game is now 4-4. And then, like we were saying, now Billy Morris is not in line for the win. He will get a no decision. And that's a base hit right past the shortstop. Espinal being sent. The throw to the left fielder. Not in time. He scores. Runner advances the second, and the Pilots take the lead 5-4.
seems like the Pilots' bats have come alive here.
Yeah, back-to-back. Whoops, that's not a double. He got a second on the throws, but back-to-back hits here has the Pilots back in the lead. Which now that puts Lowe, who's also pitched exceptionally well for the Pilots, he's in line for the win now if he gets taken out or if he comes back in. But we're here in the top of the seventh here. It's a 5-4 game now, one down. And after the first out, it's just been nothing since. That pitch is in there, just missing inside. Count goes 2-0. That pitch is high, ball 4. And Whitley gets on base again for the third time. He'll take a walk.
The first baseman, number 20.
And now the pitching coach is going to kind of have a conversation here.
Yeah, that pitch was just high there, as you could see in that replay.
Yeah, they're going to have a talk here because the leading RBI, the leading RBI guy is up to bat in Martinez. He's 0 for 3 on the day. He does have a sac fly, but all 3 of his hits have gone out to the outfield. So in this era of like baseball where analytics, you go by like launch angle and all that stuff, I'm guessing he's got the perfect launch angle. You can see by his swing there that he wants to get that ball to the outfield. So here we go here. Runners on first and second. And it's going to be outside corner for strike 1. Martinez has a really good shot here to possibly not blow this game open, but really give them a nice cushion here the Pilots have not had all day.
Still 5-4 to score.
Let's get that one outside for a 1-1 count. Just taking a look, just seeing where the Pilots base runners are stepping. Both runners go, double steal, the throw. Fairbrother is going to be able to get him, and that's going to end the inning. The Pilots risk it to get more runners in the scoring position, and they're thrown out of it with a Lobliner throw to Fairbrother, and that ends the inning. 2 runs do come across. The Pilots do take a lead 5-4, but that is all. To the bottom of the 7th we go.
Niagara Falls isn't just the world's most famous waterfall. It's on the bucket list of pretty much everyone you'll meet. There's so much to see and do, and Niagara Regional Tours is the company that helps make Niagara the most memorable experience that you'll ever have. Our many tour options include the only state park trolley tour available, saving you the traditional park and walk experiences and leading you throughout America's oldest state park as you explore and enjoy the many sights, sounds, and sensations that Niagara has to offer. We offer intimate small group driving tours, walking tours to savor the beauty in nature, and even wine tours to sample the bounty of the Niagara region. There's something for everyone with Niagara Regional Tours.
Back here, bottom of the 7th here.
Blaze Colbert.
Colbert is up the bat here. He's 1 for 2 in the day here. And now he is, just foul. Almost 2 for 3 on the day right there.
A reminder that this is a last call for our concession
The Power
stand.
took the lead last inning.
This
They
is a
finally
last
got the
call
lead
for the concession
back after the
stand.
game was tied pretty much the whole game. And then they have the bullpen, once they had the bullpen lows, and the game was given right back to the Pilots. But the Pilots do lose this game. We're going to look back at that bottom of the 7th inning where they did get top of the 7th, sorry, where they did score 2 runs, but then they decided to do a double steal with their leading RBI guy at the bat and throw themselves out of the inning. But for the Pilots, they're hoping that doesn't come back to bite them. They're hoping they just get 9 more outs and they're able to get out of this. Double barrel actions in the bullpen right now, looks like. Where there are 2 players, looks like they are taking turns throwing there because there's only 1 catcher down there. But there's a smack to right field. And that one's also going to get foul. So 2 good hits by Colbert, but he is pulling them. So he's hoping to straighten this one out here. It counts now 2-2. And there's a drive right there, right field. That's going to go right at him. Colbert does straighten it out, but it was too straight where the right fielder did not even have to move. And that's going to be the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 3, Nick DeCarlo.
This is Nick DeCarlo off the bat now. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Look at that one, low 1 and 0.
Looks like number 21 is in the bullpen right now, along with number 30.
It's a double barrel action right there. They're just
For the Pilots.
so you know Lowe's day is coming to an end. Lowe has pitched exceptionally well. If he foul ball, it's kind of go 1 and 2.
It is the bottom of the 7th. Do you think they put a new guy in for the 8th inning and then
I think they're gonna let him finish this out and then probably go to the bullpen.
go to the bullpen?
Interesting
and then,
staff for Lowe today. He has no strikeouts today. No strikeouts so far.
That is an interesting.
Never
start.
mind.
Now he does.
There it is. Strike 3. The announcer's curse right there. DeCarlo is down looking. And there's now
Shortstop,
2
number
down.
12, Ken Hammer.
Now we'll bring up Ken Hammer to the plate with 2 down.
I still find it very interesting last inning, the Pilots attempting a double steal with 2 outs.
Yeah,
that just did not make any sense to me.
It's just a manager, or it could be the base runners. They just thought they could them try and be really bold, and there's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Because they saw Loblinger's last throw went to the outfield, and his other one before was a little off his second. So they know his throws have not been on point today behind the plate, but he's still one of the best, I would say, in at least the West Division at catching to throw people out.
Yes, definitely.
And then, like we have said, Another swing and miss. That one's in the dirt. Not even close. It goes 0-2 for Kinney. And like we said, Martinez, he's the most RBIs on the team. So why not give you could say, your number 4 hitter a shot to drive them all in possibly.
I mean, you have the one runner there on second in scoring position. Why waste that at bat? And now you bring him up next inning.
This is why
with nobody on base.
This is why we're in the booth and we're not down there. Because what do we know?
So true.
And there's a swing and a miss right into the mitt, and just like that, I said he had no strikeouts. Well, guess what? Lowe just might have end of his day with 2 Ks. If this is his last inning, brilliant inning by him. He's been phenomenal today. He has the lead, 5-4. The Pilots head to the top of the 8th.